This is so intense.
Gotta say I'm a Mickey and Minnie, or what's the point?
This is not good.
That definitely counts. If it doesn't, I gotta go home.
Hi everybody, it's Breedlove
and Quincy, and we are here at EPCOT today for another scavenger hunt Disney World Ultimate Challenge.
This is Quincy and my first game back since the bracket.
Where we both lost miserably.
In the first round.
It was great.
It was awful.
I feel so cool.
I feel incredibly ashamed, but today, one of us is getting redemption. Unless something amazing happens and both of us get 0 squares. Do you think that's possible?
Yes.
I do too.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, let's do it. We are gonna take a couple minutes.
Gonna take a look at this board.
And look at the board. Find 4 plant-based entrees on 4 different menus. Hello.
What about Disney World seafood restaurants near Giant Fish? Giant Fish. Is that specific? I'm gonna say the C's.
Find some retro posters and talk about your favorite extinct attraction. Hello, uh-oh. Was this board weirdly made for me? Go to the Singing Vegetables Old... Can we just get this started? I don't need to sit and look at this board. I just want to get all of these right now.
As you can see right now, it is Flower and Garden Festival at the time that we're filming this. And while I'm here, I think I should maybe count some animal topiaries. So we are doing it that you have to count different species. So I can't count both Chip and Dale here, but I can count Chip and Dale as chipmunk and Pluto as dog. So that's gonna be my 2 for my animal square. And we'll go ahead and mark that and hopefully get 10 before Breedlove does. But there are a lot of animal topiaries here. So it's kind of a toss up of who happens to walk by enough first. And remember to count them. Right here, I will also get Mickey and Minnie for mouse, that's 3.
We're headed into the EPCOT experience. This is an awesome 360 projection with a projection in the center of the room on top of a model of Epcot Center that's beautiful, and it shows all of the cool things that we have in store for us in the coming years here at Epcot. They also have vintage posters of extinct attractions. This is the Epcot experience. We're not going in here. We are going in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they do have a kitchen cabaret poster. This is an extinct attraction. Illuminations is an extinct show. And this is the one that I was looking for, the Horizons poster, because this is by far my favorite attraction that no longer exists in Epcot Center. People consider it to be sort of the sequel to Carousel of Progress. And it told the story of futurism, the history of futurism. So I know that's like sort of a, I don't know, it's not a double negative, but it's sort of like a...
As you can see, there is a lot of construction going on in the future world of Epcot right now. The Epcot transformation is ongoing, which is actually turning Future World into 3 different neighborhoods, is what they're going to be called. There'll be World Celebration in the middle, World Nature with the Land and the Seas, and World Discovery over near Mission Space Test Track, and the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride. But right now, a lot of Future World is blocked off. It can actually be pretty difficult to navigate. So there's a lot of signage, it's pretty clear, but if you do happen to get turned around, you can go ahead and ask a cast member and they'll be happy to get you pointed in the right direction. I know that even knowing my way around, I've definitely ended up walking the absolute wrong way to try to get to the ride that I'm going to, so it's tricky right now with all that construction. I am super excited for the final results of the Epcot transformation. It's going to be so cool. I've seen a lot of building permits and patents for inventions that might be coming to Epcot, and it's just super, super neat. I write about them sometimes on AllEars, so you can look them up and read about them there if you are a total geek like I am.
I love Horizons, and it actually ended with a choose your own adventure kind of thing, which they sort of borrowed for this latest version of Spaceship Earth. There were different places you could go. You could go to the desert, you could go under the water, and it would show you sort of, it would turn into like a motion simulator ride, sort of. You would feel vibrations and stuff like that. It was really cool. Love Horizons. I miss it to this day. It was replaced by Mission Space. That's my big spiel on Horizons, and we're crossing that off our list.
Buzz, you're not an animal. That's of no help to me. But I will say hello. Molly misses you. All right, so we did find that lovely rocket here at Mission Space. This is actually a really cool attraction. It's kind of controversial. A lot of people don't like it a lot, and that's because it is pretty intense. There's actually two versions. So there's a green mission, the Earth mission, and an orange mission, the Mars mission. The Mars mission is a lot more intense. It uses G-forces, just like real astronauts train with for actually going to space. And real astronauts from NASA were actually involved in the creation of this ride, which is what makes it so cool to me. That's why it's actually a must ride for me. But I totally understand that some people don't love those G-forces, and that skipping it is definitely a valid opinion as well. But you will always see me on the orange ride, despite the fact that I do get very motion sick, but I do like it. Here's me, here's a rocket. I'm very near it. But 5 Disney sidekicks who can fly. So let's go with Pegasus from Hercules. Let's go with Flip from Pocahontas. Let's go with, okay, deep cut here. I'm gonna go with Archimedes from Sword in the Stone, who can fly. He's an owl. He's Merlin's owl. He's very crotchety. Who else is a bird that's also a sidekick? Sidekicks who can fly. Think with your brain. Oh, does Baymax count? Does Baymax count? I'm gonna count Baymax. He can fly. He's cool. And gotta be Disney sidekick, so I can't use Dragon from Shrek, which is what I want to do. But I can use Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather from Sleeping Beauty, because they can fly, because they're fairies with wings. All right, thank you, Mr. Rocket, for your help. You didn't do anything, I did, but let's go.
Okay, we are walking by these beautiful topiaries. I see 2 different kinds of animals. I see a mouse and a dog. Hi, Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. Those are 2 animals. Okay, we've got 2 more animals here. We've got lions, 3 lions, and a baboon. Is that a primate, a monkey? It's something. They're 2 different animals, and I'm counting them. That's 4.
I am passing the temporary location of Mouse Gear right now. So Mouse Gear used to be located in one of the Interventions buildings, which you can see under construction right there. Obviously, that is not where Mouse Gear is anymore. So it's in a much smaller space. To many people's chagrin, because Mouse Gear is an awesome store. It still is, but it was way bigger. It was a lot of people's favorite store in all of Disney World in many cases. But now, they're actually just announced that they're going to be replacing it with the Creation Shop, which is going to be a whole new store concept themed around Mickey Mouse, appropriately. And that will be a part of World Celebration. So I'm really excited to see a big, brand new store. And I hope that it lives up to the legacy that Mouse Gear left behind. Right now, I am navigating the maze of construction. I'm out over here by the side of the future home of Guardians of the Galaxy, and I am making my way around to the front area of the park, and ultimately I'm gonna head over to the land. I'm trying to debate whether or not I want to find NSYNC right now, and although I am in the area of the Leave a Legacy exhibits, which is where you can find NSYNC, I think I'm going to skip it for now, because I'm going to make a risky bet that Breedlove has no idea where you can find NSYNC in EPCOT, and that if I do need that square later, it'll be there waiting for me. So hopefully that will be the case, and hopefully this is not a big mistake. But I don't think Breedlove knows too much about the NSYNC locale.
All right, we are walking up to the Land Pavilion. And as you can see on the sign out front, it's featuring Soarin'. And of course, that is the ride that replaced Kitchen Cabaret and Food Rocks. Well, Food Rocks replaced Kitchen Cabaret. And then Food Rocks closed and they opened Soarin'. This, I want to say this is my favorite pavilion because it's got my favorite restaurant in it. It's got these awesome late mid-century tile murals. Living with the Land is an awesome boat ride through futuristic gardens, and it tells the sort of story of agriculture. But we're going down there because that was the entrance to Food Rocks, and I loved it. It was weird, but you know me, I like weird things, and I loved that show. It was sad when it closed, but I like Soarin' a whole lot better. Soarin's not weird, it's just awesome. So
I'm here at Pin Trading headquarters, and I want a pin trade, which you can see is on this board right here. But one, I don't have a pin, and the line is pretty long for pin trading right now. So I guess I need to hunt out a pin, maybe dig through my purse, there might be one in there. And I will come back to this one. It's not my direct line that I'm going for, trying to stay on task. So I'm going to head over to the Land Pavilion. I might grab some C's on the way.
while we are down here, we're gonna stop at Sunshine Seasons. This is a really delicious quick service restaurant that actually has some great plant-based options. They have a really good plant-based dessert, a cookies and cream mousse that's delicious. I have had this whole wheat pita served with roasted jackfruit, tzatziki, roasted red peppers, cucumbers, pickled onions. Okay, I've never talked about this. I have a tendency to not talk about things I don't think are good, but I'm gonna be real with you right now since this came up. This is not good, okay? I'm not even gonna say it's not one of the best options in Disney World. This was actually a bad meal that I had here, and it breaks my heart to say that, but I do not recommend this dish. However, cookies and cream chocolate mousse cup is outstandingly good vegan dessert option here in Epcot Center. So when you come here, my vegan plant-based friends, don't try the whole wheat pita, okay? Give it a rest. Let them figure it out. I have faith that this is a place that should have an amazing plant-based entree, but definitely get that cookies and cream chocolate mousse cup. Yum. In fact, I'm coming back to get it later tonight.
So I am standing in front of the Seas with Nemo and Friends Pavilion. That means I am standing with Nemo's friend, Gil, and a bunch of his other friends are also here. But I like Gil, so I'm gonna stand with Gil. I'm gonna name 3 seafood restaurants, and I'm gonna do it quietly so that they don't hear. We have Coral Reef Restaurant, we have the Boathouse, and is Paddlefish a seafood restaurant? Paddlefish. So those are Disney Springs, and they have some really great options. They can be on the pricier side. Coral Reef is actually here in Epcot. It's inside the Seas with Nemo and Friends Pavilion, and it has windows that look out into the aquarium. So instead of looking outside, you'll be looking underwater at some fish. Maybe you think it's weird to eat fish while you watch fish, but maybe you don't. And in that case, Coral Reef is for you.
Okay, as we near the former home of the fruits and the veggies and the dairy and the meats and the fish and the grains and all of those good foods, I'm gonna sing, I'm full dinner, high in protein, meat can be neat if you keep it lean. Try a steak or fish, try a chicken dish, just keep it lean. Just keep it lean, oh yeah, just keep it lean. And then I'll throw in a little veggie, fruit, veggie, fruit, because, you know, we've got to pay tribute to the original Kitchen Cabaret as well. But that's that. We've done that. I sang Keep It Lean, the soul of rock and roll, aka Share number from Food Rocks, and we're crossing that off the list. Let's find some more topiaries.
All right, so right now I'm walking from the Seas into the Land. I'm going to get that Food Rocks clue. So I'm headed that way right now.
Breedlove just got that one.
Breedlove just got that one? Oh, okay, well, there goes my column idea. super early in the game. Breedlove's already scooping up the clues. So I guess I'm going to pass the land pavilion, which is fine, even though I love it. And I will continue onward. I guess it's just his pure drive to pay homage. How do you say that word? Homage? Going homage. I guess it's his pure drive to pay homage to the EPCOT attractions of the past. So I'm coming up on another animal topiary. It's onto my list. This is a pretty important clue because it is the difference between Breedlove having a line going or not. So right here, we see not only some lions with Mufasa and Simba and co, we also see Rafiki, who is a baboon. And I love them. Look how cute they are. I love plant animals. Amazing. It looks like Rafiki's wearing like coveralls.
I see Quincy turning left. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. They're not seeming to be going to Germany right now. We are headed to Germany because if we can get a straight line finding 4 plant-based entrees on 4 different menus, if we can name 5 Disney trains near a train and count 10 animal topiaries, we'll have a straight across line.
We are coming up here to see some duck topiaries, which will be another count on the animal square, which is good because I'm hoping to block Breedlove. I am hoping that he is getting on Living with the Land right now because I think that you can get moving dog on there. Breedlove loves that ride, and Living with the Land is a pretty long ride, so it's a bit of a time suck for him if he is, which will give me a lot of room to just get what I need to get. So fingers crossed that's what's happening.
Okay, so to our left, I see Quincy, and they are stopping at Daisy Duck. I'm gonna grab Huey and Dewey and Louie back on the back side of the ducks. And hi, Quincy!
Oh my gosh, wait, no,
Hi!
there's Breedlove!
But I've got the ducks. We've
Oh
got
my
5
gosh.
animal topiaries.
There he goes. He's talking, I can't hear him, but he's talking some trash. But we gotta go. We got ducks.
Okay, so because we've got different kinds of birds, so we've got Jose, who's a parrot, and we've got Panchito, who's a rooster, and Donald's as well, but that's 2 more types of birds, so we have it.
We saw Breedlove. He was headed this way towards Mexico, which was my plan. And I was gonna go the other way, but I really
think that if we follow behind Breedlove, we'll actually end up getting animals before him because we have 6 animals right now. He has 5.
So I'm gonna go ahead and mark parrot and rooster on my sheet and get moving in hot pursuit.
I'm really confused about what her strategy is right now. I'm wondering if she's gonna deviate from this path, let me go to Germany and go find another animal, because she only needs 1 more animal topiary, and then I am blocked on that top row.
I'm not stopping. I'm going to get a drive-by panda clue in the China Pavilion, and then keep on going to hopefully make it to the Germany train before Breedlove, because that is another way to block him.
As we walk by China, I am going to name a Disney princess. Her name is Mulan, and I'm gonna sing da 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 da. Someday I'll make a man out of you.
We're doing a walk by. Looks like Breedlove's doing the same thing. So we're doing a walk by. You can see a couple adorable little panda topiaries, and they are chilling, eating some bamboo. All right, so pandas confirmed. Hey, pal.
Hi.
Where are you going? Oh, that makes me nervous. Does he know something I don't know?
Trains, should we keep going?
I don't know, it's up to you. So, Breedlove just inexplicably turned around, and I'm not derailing. I'm going. So, hopefully, whatever made him derail is not enough for him to unblock himself from my wily ways. So I can continue on my way since he's already blocked me. And we are headed into Germany, and I know there's a train in Germany. It's one of my favorite World Showcase details. All right, so if you look behind me, you'll notice Breedlove is right there. So we're not running because we have to be courteous to other guests. We are having a nice, brisk pace around World Showcase.
I think this is an Ultimate Challenge first, where I'm actually trailing behind in a literal race another contestant. This one's name is Quincy, and she may have the youthful vigor.
So, his legs are so long.
But I've got very long, muscular legs.
They are long and muscular.
All right, we're at a train. 5 Disney trains.
5 Disney trains.
The Walt
monorail,
Disney train.
The Walt Disney World monorail, the Disneyland train, the Disneyland monorail. I'm at 4.
Oh my God, this is going to really come down to
and
youth.
Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Is that 5?
I named Walt Disney World Railroad, Disneyland Railroad, Disney World monorail. Does that count? That's a train. Disney World monorail, Disneyland
but
monorail.
The monorail is actually car tires.
But it's a train.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's the definition of a train?
We'll review.
I don't know. I think we need to review on what a train is.
Well, just in case. Seven doors mine train.
We've got
Expedition
Big Thunder
Everest,
Mountain
Big Thunder Mountain
Railroad.
Railroad, Walt Disney World Railroad, Disneyland Railroad.
Well, you know what? Quincy talks fast. I've got sweaty knees. I'm out of here. All right, back to the drawing board. She got that one.
So like I said, this is one of my favorite details in all of World Showcase. If you couldn't tell in all the craziness, it is a train. It is a model train. It is probably the sweetest thing in the entire world. Sometimes if you get lucky, the engineers will be out here making sure they're on the track and running smoothly. So if you ever see somebody crouching in the foliage over here, definitely come and give it a look. Another favorite detail of mine is that the little town in the center actually has festivals of its own. So you can see the little banners in the street. They've got lots of flowers posted because they're having their own flowering garden while we celebrate here in EPCOT, which is so cute.
I'm in Germany, so I'm going to sing a verse of It's a Small World. It's a world of wonder, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware it's a small world after all. That's a verse in this country, in Germany. Now we're in Italy, though. We're crossing over to Italy. Okay, so now we are in Italy. I see some beautiful gondolas over here, and I need to look and see what I need to do. By a gondola, 3 Disney boat rides by a gondola. This is easy. I literally just saying it's a small world. So here's a gondola. It's a small world. The Jungle Cruise and Pirates of the Caribbean. That is 3 boat rides. And you know what? Quincy may have beat me with trains, but I beat her at her own game of boats. Sorry, Quincy, I got your gondola right here.
Heading to the Italy Pavilion. I am now even sweatier from that very intense, slow-paced race to the trains. Luckily, I speak very fast, and I know a lot about trains and Disney technology, which trains are one of the first examples of, so luckily I was able to get that clue and block Breedlove. So I am now here in the Italy Pavilion, headed to the Trevi Fountain to reenact Lizzie McGuire, and I literally can't wait. I know I don't look like suddenly internationally renowned pop star Lizzie McGuire right now, but I do know her hit single, which I think is called Hey Now, Hey Now, I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna sing it for good measure. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Me winning the scavenger hunt. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. I've got somewhere I belong. I've got people are looking at me, somebody to love. This is what dreams. This is what dreams are made of. Alright, that definitely counts. If it doesn't, I gotta go home.
Okay, I sang Small World in Germany, now I'm singing it in Italy. It's a world of wonder, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. Italy version. And now we're arriving in America, and I'm gonna sing it again. It's a world of wonder, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. It really is a small world. That was 3 in just a couple minutes. Wow.
All right, so while I'm walking through the American Adventure Pavilion, I do not want to make my way back out here. This is very far from a lot of the rest of EPCOT, so I am taking a side tour inside because I know that inside the American Adventure Pavilion, we might have a chance. Oh, might be a line. There are vintage instruments inside the American Adventure Pavilion. All right, so I was gonna head into the Soul of Jazz exhibit, which is right now inside the American Adventure Pavilion, to get some vintage instruments. They have some really cool, really historic instruments in there, and I was gonna show them to you and get a clue, but the exhibit is closed today. It is based off of Pixar's Soul. It's all about the history of jazz. It's super cool, but it's closed. So we're actually paused right now while the producers talk about what to do with that square.
Okay, I'm standing here for 1 minute being zen by a Zen garden. I'm even gonna put this down and I'm gonna do some breathing exercises.
All right, so since the exhibit is closed, the producers talked. It is closed for a special event right now. They're doing something cool in there that I'm not invited to, which is fine. I'm out here right next to this banner for the Soul of Jazz exhibit, and I have to perform a 1-minute jazz concert. Another thing I'm good at, air instruments. Get ready. What instrument is this? I have no idea. It's jazz. It's improvised. I don't think any instrument that you play like this makes this noise.
Oh, I really needed this.
I mean, it's a really long jazz concert. Luckily, my instrument floats. Check this out. Pretend there's an instrument here. To the keys. Bing, bing, bing.
I actually really recommend this to everyone. If you're having a really busy day in EPCOT,
It's time to scat.
just come right here to the Zen Garden in Japan and take 50, 7, 8, 9, 60 seconds to calm down, but then get wild again because we got to keep moving. We got another box.
All right, well, I have 3 in a line, which is good, except for the fact that I know Breedlove is ahead of me somewhere, and I don't know what he's doing. Well, I do kind of know what he's doing because I can see what he's doing, but I'm headed onward to hopefully finish this line out. The only problem I foresee is that Remy is a clue. Obviously, a good place to find Remy would be in France, and unfortunately, Breedlove is ahead of me. So if I have any idea of what's happening, I'm sure that he's going for that one.
We are walking into Morocco. This is the home of the wonderful Jasmine, and I'm gonna sing a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. A whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes because we just got another square. Let's cross it off. That was 3 Disney. Was that 3?
That was 2.
That was 2. Just kidding.
We have found this very unique merch offering from the festival that has a bunch of animal topiaries, bunnies, turtles. I only did one. I already have a mouse, but I'll go ahead and count turtle because he's so cute. But there's definitely topiaries. They're available here at the Flower and Garden Festival, of course. And they are literally adorable. I'm naming this one Sheldon, Shelly for short, and I love him. And he's my 10th animal, and we got that square. So the reason we found these super cool topiaries is because they're actually out at this festival market, which are special kiosks, kind of like the food kiosks. You don't get them all the time at Epcot, only when a festival is going on. And they usually have merch that's specific to the festival.
As we enter France, I'm going to sing a song from a movie about a beautiful princess named Belle from a film, it's kind of a deep cut film. It's more of a indie called Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, true as it can be, bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong. I swear I'm butchering these lyrics, I'm so sorry. Searching as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. That's my horrible Angela Lansbury impression, but this is my awesome crossing off of another square. Okay, so I have to go tell Remy my favorite recipe. Which one am I gonna pick? I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be my vegan chocolate cake. Remy, my favorite recipe is this vegan chocolate cake. The basics are you get flour, you get baking soda, you get cocoa powder, you get sugar, you get like a plant-based milk. I like to use oat milk, and you put a little apple cider vinegar and you curdle the oat milk. It sounds gross, but then you also put in applesauce. You put it all in the food processor and you pour boiling water in it, and it creates this magical chemical reaction. I'm looking at Remy while I'm telling this through the camera. That's why I'm not looking into the camera telling you. And so it creates this chemical reaction. So when you bake it, it's like the fluffiest, most magical. It's better than any cake I've ever had, vegan or not. And then I use vegan butter sticks and powdered sugar and more cocoa powder. Mix that all up with a little bit of vanilla, create the frosting. I frost the cake. I've served it to my friends who aren't vegan. They say it's the best chocolate cake they've ever had too. Maybe someday I'll post the recipe, but that's my favorite recipe. This is my buddy Remy, and that's another square.
All right, so we are here at this closed booth. I was going to get the Agent P back on the bridge, but then as I was over here, I remembered they used to also be able to sign up for Agent P's World Showcase. Agent P is Perry the Platypus. You could also sign up for his World Showcase scavenger hunt from right over here. So we definitely did that. I love the scavenger hunts and things like that. Right now, they have a DuckTales one that's supposed to come out soon, and I cannot wait to play it. You think they're only for kids, but I always have a lot of fun with them as an adult. And the Epcot ones are especially fun because you get to explore Epcot, which is just a really cool park to walk around and explore. Right now, KidCot is still going on, which lets you do activities in all the different areas of Epcot. And that one is more geared towards kids. They both are, but they're all really fun for all ages.
Hi Mom, it's me. I'm doing a scavenger hunt. I'm in the UK Pavilion right now, and I'm calling you from a red phone booth. I'm gonna call you from the other two, okay? Yes, yes we are. We're having a great time. Yes, I love you. Okay, bye. I'm in the second phone booth. We've got one more red phone booth to go. UK Pavilion. This one's opening up right here. And Mama, I'm calling you from phone booth number 3. I got a square. Yes. Thank you. Okay. I love you. Yes, I'll call you later, I promise. I love you. Bye. Okay, so we're gonna look at this menu here at the Rose and Crown. If memory serves, the actual vegan fish and chips are not on the menu, but there is, yes, a savory impossible hot pot. Okay, this is our second entree. out of 4. Okay, slowly but surely, we're checking these off the list. Now we're gonna head over to Canada and try to stand near a 360 movie and do 6 360s. I think that's jump in the air fully all the way around. I'm not completely sure. I'm not very athletic. It'll be really funny though. Let's get embarrassing. 5, 6 360s. I'm very dizzy, but we did it. Let's keep moving.
All right, so you can see down there Pluto and Goofy, both of them dogs, both of them in action. I was thinking the only way to get this was with the dog that barks on Living with the Land, but then I heard my friends coming behind me, and there they are, and look how cute they look. And we're gonna wave to them, and that's gonna be moving dog. Hi, Pluto! Hi, Goofy!
We are here at Le Cellier Steakhouse. I'm checking for a plant-based, actually, steamed Asian impossible dumplings, impossible meat dumplings, bok choy, Chinese long beans, red peppers, radish, fragrant Asian broth. I need to come back and get this. This sounds delicious. That's a third plant-based option, but I also hear a cavalcade, and I see 2 dogs in front that are on the move. What are they? Wave to a moving dog.
All right, so you can see down there Pluto and Goofy, both of them dogs, both of them in action. I was thinking the only way to get this was with the dog that barks on Living with the Land, but then I heard my friends coming behind me.
Hi, Pluto.
And there they are, and look how cute they look. And we're gonna wave to them, and that's a moving dog.
Hi. Hi, Pluto.
Okay, so unfortunately, Breedlove did get moving dog, which puts him almost at 4 in the row if he gets plant-based entrees, which he very well might, because he already has some and I haven't gotten any. So he'll only need to take a ride across World Showcase Lagoon, and he's up in numbers.
We are gonna try to make it onto this friendship boat right now. Quincy are trying to get on the friendship boat right now because, wait, I blocked her. Okay, find 4 desserts with caramel or unscramble. Okay, so let's find 4 desserts with caramel and see. Mixed berry buttermilk cake, no. Okay.
So this is good because we blocked Breedlove, which means he wasn't in for an imminent win, but things are still pretty dodgy. I have to finish my line if I want to beat him pretty much, because if he gets 1 more cue, he has 12. And then I would have to get all the other clues to tie, which is possible. However, I don't know if that's actually going to be what happens. So we'll see. Basically what I need to do is I would need to find 4 desserts and get the word scramble clue. Luckily, I have figured out the word scramble. It's Buzz Lightyear. Thank you to those 2 Z's and the fact that it's a selfie to Molly. Unfortunately, I was at Buzz Lightyear earlier, and I don't think screenshotting that video counts. So I will have to get back over to Buzz if I want to do that. And it's possible, as long as he doesn't figure out the word scramble and doesn't get 4 caramel desserts before me, that once we get across World Showcase Lagoon, caramel desserts is the priority. So I'm going to start thinking on that. And just like that, I mean literally probably a 5-minute ride, we are across World Showcase Lagoon and parked at Morocco. How's that? Remember all those steps I took earlier? Could have just hopped on a boat. Alright, so here's the plan. We're getting off the friendship boat slowly and orderly, even though I'm in a panic. And I'm going to try to get 4 caramel desserts very quickly. Now I know that's what Breedlove is doing as well, so this really is going to be a game of chance.
Caramelized beignet. Caramel fleur de sel. And this green one, this beautiful lime colored one, is actually lime caramel.
Yeah, so it's lime and then it's a caramel filling.
Wow, that sounds delicious. All right, we are on our way to Germany to get the caramel popcorn.
So things aren't great. As you can see, we got a familiar sight of Breedlove's long legs. leaving us in the dust. So we are following behind, hoping for something to happen that works out for us.
Okay, we are walking into Germany right now. There is an entire store about caramel called Caramel Kusch, and this is the exit only. I don't think this counts, it's not a menu, but there is caramel.
Here's what's happening, is that Breedlove made it to Caramel Kusch before me. The line is super long to get into Caramel Kusch, and he was circling the building looking for a menu from the outside.
Does this count as a menu?
We are going to blaze past that because he still has to get one plant-based item. This is gonna take him a while, it looks like. So we are rolling on, because if I can get the other clues, then we can tie him.
Okay, I'm in line for Caramel Kusch. I am seeing a lot of Werther's original kind of signs in the window. There's packaging. I haven't seen anything that is specifically a menu yet. If we can get inside and show the actual case where the caramel popcorn is, then we have this square. And this is an important one to be able to block Quincy.
Caramel drizzle on the apricot. Okay, apple cake with caramel drizzle. That's 3.
All right, here is the beautiful case with the caramel popcorn. I have not seen the word caramel yet on a menu or in the case itself.
Breedlove is stuck in line for caramel at Caramel Kusch in Germany. So I am hoping that in the time it takes him to get inside and see a menu with his eyes, I can see a menu here in Mexico that has caramel. Nope.
Okay. Werther's Liqueur Caramel Flight. There we have it. Okay, we've just gone into Caramel Kusch. I captured those caramel items on the menu. That means we got that box checked off. Pin trade for a villain. Say hello to Mr. Eel. I say, let's head back to the front. Oh my gosh, let's head back to the front. This is wild. We're headed back to the front this way. This is, this is so intense.
All right, so I took a page out of Molly's book and I did that thing where the lady has all the math around her head, and I figured out the word scramble, and it's Buzz Lightyear. And even though I could bet and say maybe Breedlove won't figure it out, then he can get a straight line on that diagonal. And because he got caramel, which I'm so bummed about, I need to make this a numbers game if I even have a chance of tying. So we are headed over to see Buzz again. New plan in the future, team game. You guys, next time I play, solving the word scramble first, because I am sweaty and I've already been over here.
Okay, we are here at La Hacienda de San Angel, and I am looking here at their menu at the plant-based chicken enchiladas, which are corn tortillas filled with chicken atop chipotle, black beans, and salsa ranchera and cheese. They've got vegan cheese here. Well, that's our 4th plant-based entree. Thank you, La Hacienda de San Angel. And let's find NSYNC.
All right, Buzz, you and me. You're not an animal, but you sure are a word scramble. And I gotta take a selfie with you and send it to Molly, so nice talk. All right, so it is pretty late in the day now, and pin trading is closed for the day, despite the store being called Pin Traders. So I'm not sure what that's gonna mean. My producer is speaking with the other producer to see what we do now that both Breedlove and I cannot pin trade. Hey Gil, long time no see. Hi Mr. Eel. Hello. You're awfully quiet today. Well, you know what I'll tell them? You must have lost your voice, but I will tell everyone to wear their masks and to be safe. Would that make you happy, Mr. Eel? All right, it was nice to see you. Hi. Villains. Powerline is not a villain. That'd be crazy. Scar. There he is. All I can remember right now is the part where he's like, "You won't get a sniff without me. For the king who'll be long time adored, be prepared." You know, Jeremy Irons lost his voice doing that. "If you won't get a sniff out of me," and they had to replace him, I believe, with Jim Cummings. Isn't that crazy? Jim Cummings did the voice of Scar for the rest of Be Prepared after that line because Jeremy Irons just went too hard. I get it. Happens to me. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, pin trading was closed for the day. Neither Breedlove nor I had gotten it, so our producers discussed and decided that the clue could go to someone who was able to find a villain pin first, since we're in the late hours of the day. Now, luckily, I was still standing in the Seas Pavilion after saying hi to my friend Mr. Eel and was able to grab that Scar pin in the store that's in the Seas Pavilion. That's good to know. The Seas actually also has pin trading during normal hours, so it's fitting I was even in a pin trading location. Test Track has pin trading as well. So we are now on a mission to get the last square. If Breedlove gets it, he wins. If I get it, we tie. And that is the Instinct Square, which is at the Leave a Legacy tablets. I guess that's what they're called now. They used to be much more tablet-y, but they've just been completely redone. Prior to EPCOT's transformation, they were these big, sort of monolithic stone tablets that sort of line the entrance inside the park. Now they are beautiful, colorful walls. Outside of the park, they're very pretty, but we do have to leave the park and find and sync in the millions of faces. I hear something not good over here at the 007, and I see something very good. Wow.
Listen, Quincy, that was very, very close.
That was close.
It was so close. I spent a lot of time thinking we had tied.
I was walking in your dust for a long time.
Yes.
For much of that race.
And I yours.
Yes, it was very intense.
I trailed you for a while,
Yep.
and it was intense.
Well, I had a great time playing with you today. Thank you all for watching. We had such a great time playing. I hope you had fun watching. Make sure that if you like this video, you like and subscribe, follow us, make sure you hit that notification bell because otherwise you're not going to see the videos all the time.
That's right. And until next time, I'm Breedlove.
And I'm Quincy. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, it's Molly. Thank you so much for watching this week's Disney World Ultimate Challenge. I'm very glad we all got to see those boy band dance moves. If you'd like to play along, we've got the boards for you. Just head over to AllEars.net/scavenger-hunt, sign up for our free newsletter, and those boards are coming straight to your inbox. Make sure to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you know when new episodes are coming out. And if you want more Disney World Ultimate Challenge right now, click over here to catch up on the entire March Madness bracket. And if you want more AllEars, click over here for a video on the perfect day at EPCOT. Thanks for watching!